What's up, world? It's your boy, Calvin Leroy King III, and you are now tuned in to A Squared Archives, your source for all things absolute athletics and more. Now, it's week 6 of A Squared's summer season, so you already know what to expect when it comes to the archive recap. So let's jump straight into some of our top action from this past Sunday at the field, beginning with special announcements. First up, Small Business Day. We want to give a big thank you and shout out to Humbly Arrogant and Freelance Academy for supporting the small business event this past Sunday at the field. Now remember, to support Freelance Academy, please be sure to show up at our upcoming talent show and youth summit taking place this Saturday, September 23rd from noon to 3, and reach out to Randall Ratcliffe about purchasing products from Humbly Arrogant if you're interested as well. Oh yeah, and anybody that grabbed a complimentary shirt from Freelance Academy's table this past Sunday at the field, please be sure to post a picture of yourself rocking your new FLA shirt and either hashtag or at Freelance Academy. We greatly appreciate it. Alright, now on to the Women's League. Just as a friendly reminder, the Women's League is back on and it's definitely popping Saturday mornings at Ellis Park beginning at 10 a.m. Come out and support the ladies as they play their hearts out for you for the game that they love so much each and every Saturday at CHA Field. Pull up. Alright, now let's talk about them fiddles, y'all. Sugar Mama's Catering is one of A Squared's official food vendors and will be offering her famous freshly made food each and every Sunday at the field. She has everything from jerk tacos to chicken wings, chicken Phillies, and nachos, so be sure to check her out at the Brown Food Truck next to the CHA Field. And please be patient, and I do mean patient because all of her food is made fresh to order. Also, be sure to pull up on the Bake Shop, and they are also one of A Squared's official food vendors as well, and they'll be offering their freshly made chicken and shrimp bowls each and every Sunday for your eating pleasure. Be sure to check them out at the White Food Truck at the CHA Field this Sunday, assuming they got that young truck fixed. Alright, now on to our primetime games of the week. First up, Bad Intentions versus MPOD. Now both of these teams had grossly underachieved to this point in the season, and their records definitely showed it. Even with 0 wins on the season, however, MPOD came in as the favorite. How though? Bad Intentions paid this underdog rating absolutely no mind as they took the ball and drove 80 yards down the field and scored on their opening drive, taking a 6-point lead on a 27-yard touchdown by, who else? Chaz. MPOD responded with an 80-yard drive of their own as Kirker scored on a 29-yard touchdown reception. After a punt, MPOD put another score on the board and then intercepted Bad Intentions to set themselves up for another score just before the half to put the score at 24-6 in favor of MPOD. Bad Intentions still came out and got a stop at the beginning of the half and went on to score to bring the score to 24-12, but MPOD then went on a 20-point unanswered run to walk away with the game and their first victory of the season. MPOD was led by Gene with 292 passing yards, 5 passing touchdowns, and 1 rushing touchdown. Kirker of MPOD was their leading receiver with 109 yards and 2 touchdowns. DeAndre of Bad Intentions threw for 201 yards with 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. And Chaz led Bad Intentions in receiving with 83 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns on the day. And then there was Grab These versus Evil Empire. With both teams coming in with 1 loss in the season, this looked like a pretty decent matchup on paper. But after starting the game, that didn't seem to be the case at all. Grab These started off on a good note with an 80-yard drive for a touchdown score. The drive ended badly, however, with the starting quarterback, James, going down with an injury that may have him sidelined for a good long while. Evil Empire responded with a touchdown of their own on a 14-yard reception by Aaron, and then after a punt by Grab These, Evil Empire scored on an 11-yard touchdown reception by Sarah to take a 16-6 lead. Grab These backup quarterback settled in and hit EG for an 80-yard touchdown score just before the half to make the game 16-12 going into the half. The second half belonged to Evil, though, as they scored on their first 2 drives with touchdown receptions by Jessica and Sarah. Grab These wasn't able to find the end zone ever again. John Bowles led Evil with 319 passing yards and 4 touchdowns. Sarah had 89 reception yards and 2 touchdowns, and Marcus also had 2 interceptions on the evening. Grab These QB threw for 186 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Looking forward into next week's primetime matchups, we have some playoff implications on the line, which should create a pretty decent playoff-type atmosphere this upcoming Sunday. We may even say that primetime games are starting at 2 p.m. with all the chatter that's been going on this past Sunday. We'll see Evil Empire facing off against Force at 2 p.m., followed by Up Top versus Legacy at 3:15, and Grimy versus Smash the Homies to wrap up the day. Sounds like some Elite 8 matchups if you ask me, but then again, ain't nobody even asked me though. Well, you got any questions, concerns, comments, or opinions, be sure to reach out to Joe Herring at 773-504-5103, or you can hit him in the inbox at joe@absoluteathleticschicago.com. Well, that about does it for us here at A Squared Archives. It's been a pleasure serving as your host. Be sure to check us out each and every week by subscribing to the Absolute Athletics YouTube page, checking out the website, and by downloading the Sports Engine app from the App Store or Google Play. Once again, it's been your boy, Calvin Leroy King, the third of A Squared Archives. Signing out and signing off. Catch you at the field. Peace.